Hello everyone, I'm glad you're here, and today we're going to be ranking doors from the game Goldeneye. Just felt like making a classic sort of video today, so that's what we're going to do. First up, the first door that we encounter in this game is a door I rather hate. I'm going to throw this door an F. So the reason I don't like this door is because it takes fucking forever to open. I mean, this game literally just puts a blockade in your way. It does serve no purpose other than to just stall you. Stall for what purpose? None. It just is there. It's a shame that the door opens from left to right instead of from right to left where I'm actually fucking standing. It would be nice to walk right through it and just get to the next section. Why is this even here in the first place? Oh wait, I'm stuck behind another fucking door. Oh, let's push the button again. Does anything different happen? No, the door just opens again from the wrong fucking side. So that's an F tier door. Can we do any worse? So far, everything's okay. This is a fine door. In fact, I kind of like this door. So it's a shutter door. It makes this sound like... Okay, not that. Not that. I could just play it. Anyway. So this door, because it accesses a significant place where you visit the first commander... I think it's an A tier door. And you know what's weird is there's another door nearby, but it's like a fence door or a gate. I gotta close my curtain here. So what's weird is this is another door that's nearby, and I can't even remember how this one opens because I don't think I ever open it. I always go through the shutter door. Then I come around, I shoot the alarm from over here, but I never even bother opening this door. So, therefore, I can't even remember how the fuck it opens. This is like a mystery door. I'll give it B. Moving on to this door that is within this guardhouse. Okay, so there's a lot of fucking doors like this. You see them all throughout the facility. It is part of the guardhouse. That is a significant guardhouse. That's where we meet the commander. Okay, so I can appreciate this door very much. It's a C-tier door. It doesn't do anything extraordinary, does it? Other than be a Goldeneye door. I mean, shit. I bet if I could direct a Goldeneye movie and get these fucking doors, I would appreciate them a hell of a lot more. In fact, I'm flipping this whole fucker upside down. This is going in A, this is going in B, and this is going in C. Moving on to this fucking gate with the lock on it. I love running at this door, pew-pewing at the lock, seeing if I can hit it before I reach the door. That's very fucking iconic. If I miss the lock, however, and I just crash straight into it, then I feel like a fucking idiot. But it is the door that accesses the dam. So these are two significant doors we got here in B. Okay? They're doors that reveal, that take you to a special place. Maybe these doors should be higher. I'm thinking right here. We're going to bring this door back to B. Moving on to the same fucking door that is in B, only these are part of the guardhouses along the dam. Just going to put it in B along with the same fucking door that it is. Now moving on to, okay, this fucking door. It's a unique one. This is within the dam. You walk through it, and beyond it you find a bunch of servers, a bunch of guards, and a bunch of computers. You shoot everything. I understand that it's unique. I understand that it signifies, hey, objectives beyond me. Even though it's unique, it doesn't feel special. I'm just going to have it the back of C. I don't like that it feels like a longer wait for this one either. In fact, this is going in D. The bathroom stalls a facility. We got to go S. Don't you think? First of all, look at the way they glow. They're beautiful. If I ever have a bathroom, well, I do have a bathroom, but I don't have this door on it. I just said it. I'm saying if I had fuck you money, I would get these doors. A blue door serves you well. It calms you enough to crap. We all know these doors. We know that they're special. We know that they belong in S. This is not rocket science. Moving on to the silver doors of facility. A very fine door. They open fast. That's appreciated. They're simplistic. They do not call too much attention to themselves. Yet when you see it, you know that's a Goldeneye door. I like that these doors fit the feeling of this facility so well. They just tie together the tiles and the wall colors and the floor. It just brings it all fucking home. Can't have carpet, but you can have doors. And doors are very important, and this door, I think, is good enough for at least fucking B. I think it's right here in the same class as these brown doors. I say brown doors. Wow, great choice of color expression there, dumbass. So now we're back to the brown door. Now they're here in facility, not a problem. I'm gonna have it right here. Oh, dude. The sound of these doors is S tier. It makes this sort of sound as if to suggest you just let the filth of the earth within this perfectly sterile environment. You open this door and the room is full of scientists. This is just one of those really special fucking doors. It's gotta be S. Now moving on to this door. Okay, well this is like the king shit of brown doors. This room is arguably the most iconic fucking room in all of Goldeneye, and this is the door that accesses it. Christ, I mean, it's even featured in the movie a shit ton. This has gotta be at least A tier. What the fuck am I serious putting that in B? I'm sorry guys, I'm still waking up. We could make the argument that this door blockades your progress in the game. It stalls the fun. You can't just walk through this door. You have to get the door decoder from Dr. Doak. Beep, beep, and the door opens. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's an A tier door. Moving on to these shutter doors in Runway. Is that right? They open like a shutter. Okay, so they got a cool sound effect. Nothing too significant here. Not a big fan, but nothing I really hate either. Now moving on to the doors of Surface. Okay. Alright. Hey, simplistic, but I kind of like what I'm looking at. So, in the level of Surface, we have this very beautiful maple-colored door that makes a nice, satisfying little sound effect when it opens. Like, just really love this door a lot. I'm going to have it probably top of A. Not even kidding. You're saying that's ridiculous. Dude, I'm telling you, it's really just working on every level for me. Now these doors, okay, I really like the rustic, shady effect going on. Darker at the bottom, lighter at the top. Really love the color. It also has that sound effect that I really, really love. I'd say these are my favorite doors of B tier, so I'm gonna throw them in there. It's just the same fucking... Yeah, same thing, just doesn't have the glass or the handle. Kind of weird it doesn't have a handle. Actually, I'm gonna knock huge points off for that. Bust it down by a whole category. Where's your fucking handle? Come on, guys. It clicks, right? It has a latch, so where's the fucking handle? What the hell's going on here? This door is pissing me off. Okay, another beautiful door. It's just on a different cabin. Okay, I don't know what's different about it, if anything. In fact, nothing. I can't tell if this is a darker structure or it's just in the shade. I think it's in the shade. Oh, wow. Sun ray effects in Goldeneye. Who would have thought? The safe door. Whoa. It's kind of weird because you need a key to open this safe, even though it's a combination lock. So that's pretty dumb, but it's also just kind of makes me laugh. I mean, I'm not like busting a gut, but it's just like silly. So I'll just put a back a B. All right, what do we have here? We have a door with an arrow on it. Okay, I guess that means that it opens up. It does. Fantastic. It opens quick. I appreciate that. Don't remember it as well, though, as these other doors, but it would still be cool to have in my house, so I'll give it B. Moving on to these double doors of Bunker. Yeah, I like them very much. I love that they have little windows with glass that you can shoot guards in the head through. Very fun, actually. They don't feel as iconic as the brown doors, but I do still like them significantly. Enough for B. Top of B. Fuck yeah. Oh, these thingies These glass doors, they make the same sound effect as the doors in the science labs. All glass, so you can shoot through them. I usually have to because there's the guards that are alerted coming down to get you. Uh-oh. I don't know, man. I'm not really feeling that I like these doors as much as the doors in the science labs. You would see doors like this in any fucking game. That's the problem. But these doors, only Goldeneye. Okay. Oh, man, these are great doors from Silo. Great fucking doors. Fine-ass level. Gone up significantly in my personal ranking as a level. The doors, just another little reason why. There is just a slow draw of suspense when they open. Maybe right here, A-. Okay. Same door again. Just at the top of this catwalk. Whatever the fuck you'd call that. Put it right here. What the fuck is this? Oh. Okay, that interesting one. So the only door thus far that you can't walk through because it's above you. This is the missile silo. There's some way to open this by like shooting your gun or pausing the game or something. I can't remember how you do it. So definitely going to give it points for being unique. Honestly, not being mean to it, I'll give it respectable C. It's just you do some little fucking button thing to open it, and it opens, and woo-wah. It's a blue sky that's pretty plain. Okay, cool. You know, fun fact number 47 of Goldeneye. Alright. So this is the door that finishes Silo. Okay. It's an elevator door. First elevator of the game. I'm going to give it right here, middle of A. Moving on to the doors of Frigate. Okay. Here's what I'll say. They work, but they're just very fucking bland. C. I mean, they check the box and work. There's nothing really wrong with them. Big shutter door. The one by the Tiger helicopter. I mean, it's a pretty big door, right? Yeah. It is a pretty big door. And I just think the fact that it opens like a shutter that just some fucking hillbilly redneck would have, you know, I mean, this is a frigate. It's a friggin' frigate. Don't you think you should have just like, I don't know, a different kind of fucking door than just something you get from Lowe's? This is just like a fucking shutter that separates kindergarten classes. This is a frigate. A frigate. A battleship. God damn it. This is a D. What the hell? I can't even see. Oh, it's just a brown door, but I guess, okay, this whole, whatever the fuck you call this, curtilage. This is like, okay, this whole bunker is buried. That's why it's called a bunker. And this is the only part of that structure that sticks out of the snow. And here's the door. So this looks like the only way into the bunker aside from the ventilation tower. Okay, so significant door, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to put it under the king shit brown door. Okay, the jail cell door. Ooh, well, it's a door that needs to stay shut on Natalia. So it's a fucking jail cell. So this is the only place in this game that has jail cell doors. They serve their purpose just fine, but there's not much to say about them beyond that. I'll just give them top of C. Once again, doors like this could be in any game. Moving on to, we've already had these in Bunker 1. Okay, I guess I'll just put them right with them. Moving on to a safe. Once again, doesn't matter where the fuck the safe is located. It's the same safe. Okay, now these doors are a little interesting in Bunker 2 because they're just like the doors with the windows. It's just that these don't have windows. The fact that they don't have windows actually make them feel more like restrictive. You need a key to get through, I think, every door like this that doesn't have a window on it. I like all these other ones better. I think I'll have them right here. Moving on to, what the fuck? It's just looks like a skinnier brown door. It's just like if Bond was too fat, he wouldn't be able to fit through it to escape. It wouldn't really be a problem for any character in this game. They're all the same body type, all except Valentine. And you might be saying, well, it's kind of cool that the door is very small and insignificant because this is a secret place, right? It's where they keep the Goldeneye, dog. Kind of like how the Holy Grail in Last Crusade didn't call much attention to itself. Neither does this door. So I guess it kind of works. Okay, thinking about it like that, maybe we'll just give it the middle of C. Because at the end of the day, it's not really that special looking of a door, but I guess I get why it's so narrow. But it's like, how the fuck do you even move furniture in and out of here? Oh wait, there is no furniture down here. Moving on to the statue gates. Interesting. I'm always happy to walk through them to be done with this fucking level, that's for sure. I think they look pretty cool. Look, statue may be a level that annoys me a lot, but I think aesthetically speaking, there's a lot of things that are cool about it. I think the statue gates are going to have to go just behind the iconic facility doors. Alright, the doors of archives. Well, these fuckers are everywhere in this level. Everywhere. So archives is one of my favorite levels, even though it's a very easy level to do. You can just run through it. I like to just cause mayhem in this place. And I'm running through these doors constantly because they're just scattered about this level. Every fucking door in archives is this door. Except for the wall that opens, which is weird. So yeah, I rather like these doors. Once again, they don't have as much iconography as the facility doors. I think I'm going to give them a step above the safe. And then here we go. Here's the wall that opens up. So these are actually pretty significant just because they're meant to keep certain places hidden. So I'm going to have them at the back of A. You can't win any higher than A- when you're a blank wall. Okay, back to the same doors as archives. There's just 2 of them. But now there's 3 of them. Why? Why even fucking have doors at this point? Just open up the entire space. I don't even think these should really be there. It's just weird how they swing open into each other even though they're right next to each other. Just fucking make it either a different door or just open it all up. I think they dropped the ball here. Gonna have that in D. What is this? Not a door. It's a window. Okay. I guess one could say it's the doorway to getting out of here because there actually isn't a door to walk out of here, which is weird. So, along with the walls that open up, this place is some kind of fucking Mickey Mouse house of torture and derangement. So the library windows are pretty significant. I guess I'll have them just below the statue gates. I'm more happy to walk through the statue gates than the archives windows. Alright, back to these shutter doors that we saw in Runway. I think they're better utilized in Depot. Yeah. Depot is a pretty bland level. It's one of the least praised levels. Not for bad reason. It's the most uninspired level for sure. It's one of those plug-in levels that wasn't featured in the movie, but they needed something in between streets and trains, so they came up with this, and it's a bit underwhelming. At least that's the way it's considered. But Depot has its fans, and its doors serve Depot well. I like how they open. I like whenever you go in one of these warehouses and do your thing, when you go to leave, you open these doors and there's guards just stacked everywhere. So I'm going to give these doors a little bit of favor, actually. I'm going to have them right here. All right, we saw these gates in Dam, didn't we? I kind of like these doors that enter into the depot. I'm actually going to give these doors some favor. These doors, tell me if I'm wrong, but don't you feel like every time you open these doors, you're ready to kick some ass? I'm going to have them right fucking here. I'm not even kidding. Oh, back to these again. Okay, they're just all over the place in Depot. All over. We'll just put it right fucking there. All right, back to the archives doors. Kind of lazy that this door is utilized here again in Depot, but they work better in Depot than they did in archives, don't you think? I'm second guessing that. Maybe not. I don't know, man. I don't know about these doors. I just, I would totally pick these brown and silver doors of facility over these doors of archives and Depot now. Oh, now, looky here. The train doors that access the train. Okay, well, I think these are fine doors for the Yanis train. I mean, what would you expect, really? They look heavy. They look armored. They look serious. Good sound when they open. Good look to them. Pretty good fucking doors. I think what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is A- tier. Yep. Okay, now we've entered upon the train, and we have these very simplistic brown wooden doors. What's weird is that these doors have two different sound effects depending on where they are. In the cargo area, they have that industrial sound effect. In the passenger area, they have a very earthly sound effect. I'll have these doors in B, because they work with both sound effects. I've never questioned it. All of them. All of them. Oh, these ones are a little bit different, though. Actually, very different, because they got a pretty big fucking glass panel in them. I like that, I guess. I like breaking glass. Oh, interesting. An inaccessible door. It's more of like a window shutter. In fact, that's exactly what it is. It's why Bond and Natalia are stuck on this train. They didn't even have to shut these fucking window shutter doors because Bond can't even crawl through windows. I think we could have done maybe a little something else than just use the same fucking shutter texture again. But it doesn't distract me. It's not a horrible thing. Ah, the hatch that gets you the fuck out of the train. Well, kind of stalling. It's kind of clunky trying to use your watch laser to cut your way out of here because Bond is constantly standing and crouching and standing and crouching. This hatch is kind of a pain in the ass. I actually kind of hate it. This is actually one of the worst fucking doors in the entire game. It's an F. Sorry. I have a good time when I play Goldeneye. I pew pew guards. I hear music. I experience atmosphere in a way that I like it. Lasering through this goddamn floor is not something I like doing. Moving on to another elevator door. Elevator door where? Jungle. What I like about these doors is that they totally do not go with the jungle level. The jungle level is the jungle. And when you arrive at these doors, they let you know, hey, you've just discovered something. And this is a very concealed entry point into a clandestine operation base. It's where Yanis operates. Woo! And all his men in black with their funny hats. Like, if you're ever stumbling through the woods and you see blue metal doors, what would you think? I like these doors a lot. Think they're pretty goddamn significant. Right here, man. Yeah. Moving on to control. Okay, well, there's only one door was in jungle, and now we're already moving on to the next one, control. Okay, these are the last 5 levels of the game, folks. This is the elevator doors that you exit out of. Natalia stays in there nice and safe and cozy while you go and do all the fucking work. Doesn't make much sense. She just helped you all throughout jungle, blasting the shit out of just as many guards as you. So why in control does she stay in the elevator while you go and risk your ass and do all the work? This door, these elevator doors, I would say, well, I mean, they are the same doors as these. What the fuck is this dark shit? I can't even see what the hell. Oh, this fucking. Okay, you know what? Now I'm having bad flashbacks because Natalia is just like, well, Bond. Let's divvy up the duty here. You go and fight the army of men with automatic weapons in the other room. I'll stay here and dither at the computer, working to get this door open right here, while Bond takes the hard way all the way around and gets to the other side, and that's just when she gets it open. What the fuck? Are you joking? What even is the level of control? It makes no sense. I think someone lost control. Man, what a just slap in the face to women. Oh, let's just have Natalia not do anything this time. But anyway, speaking to the door, it's okay. I don't really think much of them, actually. What the hell is this? Just another one? Is this the same goddamn door, just from the other side? Okay, I think somebody was trying a little too hard with this tier list. I didn't make this, someone else did, but I actually appreciate the effort. I think they did a wonderful job. Oh, okay. Elevator right at the end of control. Wow, feels good to get through these doors because that's the end of control. Very fucking hard level. I'm going to give this right up here with these. All right. Another door in control. It's like it's trying to be the Facility 2.0 door, but just way less memorable and not really much significant. This is pretty much a D. Yeah. D+, though. D+. Elevator doors to... These in Caverns? Too slow, James. No, this is still control. This would be Caverns, so this is somewhere in control. I can't even tell where the hell this is. It even has a text here for me, and I still can't fucking retain where this is. Where the hell is this? This has to be control. But, I can see what kind of door it is. It's like the same as these. I'll just give it at the back because I don't know. Oh, man. This is the exit to control. An elevator. So, they're just using the same doors all throughout, right? All throughout control. I think these are pretty fine-ass doors. But you know what? As fine as they are, I think the iconography is sort of lacking here. We need to make a major downgrade, folks. Because I'm realizing that these doors, while I like the design of them, they're not as good as these doors. You know what I mean? You totally know what I mean. I'm going to move all these doors right above the safe. They're good doors, don't get me wrong. They're good doors, but I would rather have some of these iconic doors in my house. Okay. This makes a lot more sense. Next, that exits the caverns. Okay. Same criteria, but I'll have it near the top because I really like to just jam in this elevator a lot longer, and I know I'm going to have a lot more fun when I exit these elevator doors than the control elevator doors. Looky here. Very unique doors here in Caverns. They are a little slow, though. And they're so peculiar that you just wonder, like, why make it this way? But it's like, what are you gonna do? Think about that. Are these the kind of things you're gonna sit around and think about? If you want to think about that, you go ahead and think about that. I think about that. You bet your ass. So, while they are slow, they are cool. And they look very tough. What would make these doors way better would be if you could crush guards in them. I know some people would just shoot them straight up into S. No, I'm not going to do that. If I were to put these doors in A tier, it would create another row. So if I'm going to put them in A, then something has to get bumped down out of A. Only 11 things fit into A. So I'm downgrading these doors. What the fuck was I even thinking in the first place having them at A-? They're just a wall. These doors are just like these doors. Not that special. Oh, and now we have another hexagonal cavern door. But look at this one, man. That's like fucking Resident Evil or something. Love that one. This is definitely my favorite. Oh, gotta downgrade something. That looks even more right. See? See how we bring balance? Dude. I love that this is on here. This is my favorite shortcut in the game. These lockers are blocking the entrance to a little mole tunnel that goes towards the end of the level of Caverns. So it's not actually a door, it's just a hole with blockers in front of it. I can't favor it above actual doors, but I can give it some significance just being what it is. I'll give it mid-level B. That feels perfect. All right, haven't we seen these before? Facility doors. Are they? Here's the door from the facility. Here, no, they're different. This one's uglier. I don't really like it. Yeah, it works, but it's so fucking ugly. And it doesn't even go with whatever fucking dilapidated shit sheet this is. This structure hanging up here. I don't much care for this bullshit. Now moving on to Aztec. All right, now we're in the bonus levels. I think Aztec is arguably the best level in the game, but what does that say about its doors? Are they part of the reason why? Well, the doors in Aztec are very interesting. The first one is kind of similar to Archives, where it's a wall that opens, and this door does not yell out to the player, "Hey, I'm a door." It's right in the center. There's light shined upon it, but not much else. So it kind of has similar significance to the lockers. So, and this one, you know what? This one should be fucking down here underneath it. Looks so much better. Now this looks more door-like. The room sort of tunnels a bit into a mini corridor that leads to one of the coolest fucking rooms in the game. Maybe the coolest fucking room in the game, which you can kind of see here. I love that room. This door accesses it. Don't need a key, just open it up. Okay, so it's pretty cool. I'll put it right to, it feels right to have it just above the other one. Okay, so now we're in this really awesome room. And this has always been very weird because it's a computer server that we've already seen in the game acting as a door. You can't just walk up and hit B and have it open. You have to walk over here to this console and hit B and then it opens. Unless a guard hears shooting and just comes running through it anyway. I think it is kind of neat that it's supposed to just make the area beyond it feel even more secretive, but it's just so easy to find. I mean, they keep the computer right next to it. Oh, this picture is actually of the glass doors that lead to the whatever fucking CD-ROM section. I don't know. So these glass panel doors, though, have that amazing sound effect. You need the key you get from Jaws to open these fucking doors. So that makes them pretty significant. They're made of glass, but yet the glass is bulletproof. But at the end of the day, they're just glass panels that could be in any game. So they're not going to beat the iconography of some of these. That's going to knock them down into B Club. I would say right here above the library windows. And then this thing with the server acting as a door. I'll put it at the top of C. Now moving on to something very strange. You can just walk straight through these doors. So what the hell is going on here? I mean, this looks like metal caging off the area beyond it. So how the fuck does Bond just walk through it? Strange. I don't know whose decision that was. And I don't know that I even dislike that at all. In fact, I don't give a shit. Memorable. Give it right here. The rocket ship doors. So, rocket ship's about to take off and it needs a fart zone. It needs a place to blast its fire. You open these doors via console from up here on this catwalk and you watch them open and close. Whoopee. Can't walk through them, so significant in that way. I guess I'll give them right above the safe. Now we're in Egyptian. Okay, so this is just some sort of, what, hieroglyphic. It's like two square block panels that just slide open, one vertically, one horizontally. The door is not as cool as it thinks it is. I think this one is just going to be back a C, to be honest. Might even be a little bit more of a disgrace than that. Nah, we'll just keep it there. It makes a cool sound. This is so fucking dark I can't even see what it is. It literally just looks like Bond's hand and a completely black square. I cannot see this at all. I'll just give it behind the other Egyptian door. And this one, same fucking thing. Okay, so we didn't end with a bang, kind of a whimper. So before I close it out, folks, I want to look over this list one more time and just make sure everything is where it belongs. Is this suction-y door in the radioactive zone in the laboratories of the facility really my favorite door in Goldeneye? No. The bathroom stall doors are. It looks way more right to me to crown the king of doors in the game Goldeneye to the bathroom stall doors in the facility level, right at the beginning of the level. These aren't doors leading to some secret underground lair. They're not doors that lead to some grand reveal or revelation. They don't have some sort of ultra-defining feature or characteristic. They're so simplistic. It's a turquoise upright rectangle with just the right amount of minimal texture and just the right amount of shadowing. Look at the way the door changes from light to shadow. The way it opens, the sound, so simple, so memorable, so perfect. Why is this so significant? Because when we say the word Goldeneye, you might think of these bathroom doors before anything else. Tell me that's not true. So there's something significant going on here in levels like Facility, Surface, and Caverns. 3 of my favorite levels in the game, not just because they're fun to play, but because of, more than anything, the atmosphere is on point. Surface doesn't even have that much exciting things to do, yet it's one of my favorite levels to be in. I've decided that levels like Facility, Surface, and Caverns are my favorite when it comes to enveloping me in the Goldeneye atmosphere. And it just so turns out that the doors within those 3 levels are my top tier doors of this game. I'm going to divvy out some upgrades. This final door from Caverns is going in S. I'm having it at the number 2 spot. The bunker doors are S on both sides. Some things just hit you differently over the course of editing the video. I'm actually going to downgrade these out of S, and I'm going to bump up the restricted area facility door to the number 3 spot of S. That looks way more right to me. The brown door, specifically in the facility, is when it is best utilized. That is going to earn it in A tier. I don't know how these safes got separated, but they're total mid-C. I'm not sure why I was harsh on these sliding doors into the bunker. I mean, holy shit. The door is just a few feet away. I have an S, and yet I have this in mid-C. And I don't even really know why myself. I think I'll give them a lot more credit. Bring these down. And these train doors are going under the mysterious walk-through vent. Archives door is getting a massive fucking upgrade to the top of B. I'm bringing these down. This shutter is not a fucking window. This is the shutter door that dropped between Bond and Xenia and Alec. Give it right here. Nope, back here. And I don't think this door control is really that bad. Give it here, right above the rocket ship shuttle bay doors. Oh, and this was the one from Jungle. I meant for that to be higher. That should be back of A. Looks like B needs a friend. Here you go. Okay, folks. This looks a lot better to me. Hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed this. I thought it was fun. So, I hope you come back again, and wherever you are, whatever time it is, I hope you're having a wonderful day or night.